should be feared, not man.
The second Hell Priest is located in the northern region of Earth. I will calibrate the portal now. The hub has several areas locked off due to power constraints.
Ryan McCaffrey with IGN. I'm at id Software. We are taking a deep dive on Doom Eternal all month long here as part of IGN First. Hugo Martin, the director of Doom Eternal, is with me. Hello, Hugo.
Hi, how are you?
I am very well because I've been playing a lot of Doom today. Happy to share this content with the IGN audience all month long. So where are we? This is an interesting new thing, new mechanic of the campaign that we didn't see in Doom 2016.
No, we did not. This is the Player's Hub. This is where they will be able to take a break and learn a little bit more about the story and things that are going on within the world of the Doom universe and Doom Eternal. They'll be able to unlock progression items using Sentinel batteries that they've collected throughout the levels. They can investigate different parts of the hub to unlock some different skins that they can put on as the player.
Nice.
So it's a really cool place.
And it is the aptly titled Fortress of Doom.
Yes, it is. Because what else could it possibly be titled? This is, after all, a Doom game. A huge inspiration for us, tone-wise, we think is Doom is. We think of it as something like a Saturday morning cartoon, and certainly there was Castle Grayskull, and so we have the Fortress of Doom. Everything in the Doom games tends to have Doom in the title, which we think is kind of funny.
We love it. Sorry, let's take a walk around this place and give players a taste of what they're going to be in for. I trust you. Are you going to be kind of unlocking new sections and areas of this as you progress through the campaign?
Yes, we're jumped ahead here to the second level, so I've already kind of unlocked some parts of the level. This is where you would be receiving some of your equipment upgrades, the ice bomb and the grenade. And you see that there's quite a bit of environmental storytelling going on here.
Yeah, very cool.
Everywhere. These empty pictures, when you find some of the collectibles, will actually be records, vinyl records in the world.
Nice.
And then when you collect them, they will appear in these empty picture frames, and I will be able to go up to them, press R, and play a specific song in my hub.
Love it. I'm sure we'll get a little classic Doom action in there, no doubt.
You'll get a little classic Doom, all kinds of good stuff. It should make the fans very happy.
Well, that's great. Let's see what else is lurking in the Fortress of Doom here.
Yes, this is a respec station, more pictures. Architecturally, you'll notice it's kind of like Sentinel art style, which is again, it's a reference to the lore. And we hope that players are asking questions like, why do I have this? And what's with this architectural style? And where is this from? And that all of that is just a part of the experience. Learning that stuff, figuring out what's going on. So in this case, in this point in the game, I will have already found my first Sentinel battery. As you can see in this tutorial, every time I insert a Sentinel battery, it makes it so I can open a door in the hub and unlock a new progression item or a skin or whatever it is we have waiting for the player to unlock.
I'm hoping we're going to go downstairs, which I did play enough to get to see. There's a very cool, very large object lurking in the bowels of the Fortress of Doom.
Sentinel
that I'm curious to ask you about when we go
Reestablishing
down.
power
So we
to
are about
core
to
and
open
supplementary
this up.
systems.
All right, so the ice bomb's now available. You mentioned that a minute ago.
Just like to make a call out to the amazing artists and designers who put so much work into making this gorgeous hub come to life. Jerry Keehan, our mission design director. Jerry, who's the artist who worked on this? Luis. And Ian, two of our world builders who just did a stellar job. And as we see again, there's some environmental storytelling going on everywhere here. There is quite the awesome gun that we have
under construction.
Under construction.
Still being 3D printed.
Very cool. Yeah, there is definitely a great sense. You can see the Sentinel energy flowing through the entire place. There is definitely an overall sense of progression that we want you to feel as you move through this space.
And I really like, from what I've played of Doom Eternal so far, you really did double down on story, but you're not mandating it. It's there if you kind of want to dig in and read the codex entries or go up to
Yes.
some of these environmental bits. So if you want to just shoot stuff, you can do that. But I do like that the universe is sort of given a bit more depth and time if you seek that out.
Absolutely, and we really feel like for those that do it, it's rewarding because I think it adds something to the pacing of the game. For those that are looking for it, this is the Ice Bomb. As you see, this is, as I said, this little stand here will produce for me new equipment items throughout the game, the grenade and the Ice Bomb. So I will collect that. Very, very useful. Being able to freeze enemies, and then later on in the game, if I upgrade the Ice Bomb, I will be able to get health from frozen enemies. If I kill a frozen enemy, they will drop health.
All right, let's head on down. There's
Yes, we'll go.
fun stuff in the basement, including the current objective from the Fortress of Doom.
Yes. Rooms off to the side, plenty to explore.
It's a really big space. It's when you first get here, the first time you come here in the game. Oh, so that's what I was referring to earlier. That is that something I don't expect you're going to explain that for us now. You're going to make us play the game.
Yes, like the statues, and these guys look eerily similar to some people I saw in the trailer. The mech itself, the fact that it kind of looks like me a little bit, the Marauder, all these different things. It's all about expanding the Doom universe. We really want to engage players, have them thinking about the things that they're looking at, and everything that you see has kind of a rich history behind it. It has meaning, and we really want players thinking about the things that they're seeing, interpreting the elements that they're finding in the world,
Now, as you
piecing the Doom story together.
As you make your way down to the Ripatorium to do a little practice, I can't help but note you were an artist on Pacific Rim.
Yes, I
and
was.
It's probably not a coincidence. There are very large mech-like objects in this
No.
in this game.
I spent quite a bit of time working on the Jaegers and designing the Jaegers on Pacific Rim, and with the wonderful team over there at Guillermo del Toro's studio, and certainly putting large mechs in Doom is a bit of a childhood fantasy, and I'm pretty excited about getting that stuff in
let's wrap up by taking a quick blast through the Ripatorium, little practice session.
Yes.
You can come down here, no penalty for failure. Basically, it's just a fun practice space, right?
Yes. So I can just murder demons in here without consequence. Practice some runes. This will upgrade over time with the new demons that I'm seeing in the world, and then I can experiment with some of their weak points. Do whatever it is I need to do.
What's your favorite glory kill in the game, Hugo?
I don't know. There are so many. I mean, I really think the animators outdid themselves this time. There's just so much cool stuff to do.
Oh, I like the contextual one there where you were in midair, so when you hit that glory kill, you came down and crushed his head. Good stuff. A couple more kills here.
That is the
Ice Bomb.
The Ice Bomb. And as I said, as I upgrade that, I will be able to get health out of killing them. Of course, I don't have any mods, so this is a bit weird.
A little vanilla, but it's your first time down here as you progress through the campaign. And that's it. Good stuff.
So I would definitely also want to be able to show you guys. Would you like to check out his map?
Please, gotta check that out.
So back here, hidden, this is where the Slayer spends some of his free time. Lore pages throughout that will kind of explain some of the lore behind the Fortress of Doom. This, every time I get a new gun, it unlocks a model previewer.
Very cool.
I can see the asset up close. Every time I find a toy, it will also unlock a model previewer where I can actually see the demons. So some of the stuff that I would love to show you guys is that some of the names on these books. What we really want to do is, Doom is all about like secrets and inside jokes and all this funny stuff. And
My Buddy Superfly is a reference to the Doom novels, I believe.
yes, so how to win friends and kill demons.
The Guts of Wrath, that's good.
The Caco and the Rye. Green eggs and pentagrams.
1984 Dead Demons,
Yes.
good.
So there's some really
Yeah, love it.
there's some really fun stuff in here, and I think fans will have a good time reading that stuff. Our Doom guy, this is we kind of think of him as he's a bit of a nerd himself. He's not a one-dimensional character.
Right,
There's some real depth there. Of course, he reads these rad comics.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting, I don't have the scope right now, but I like to use the scope to zoom in on this. But there's like this really cool character who seems to be the hero of all these comics. And I tell you, we've even got a little backstory going on about that character. It's a fictional comic book character inside the Doom
Nice.
universe.
Very meta there. And
Yes.
and Taggart, of course, another Doom novel reference. Flynn
Yes.
Taggart.
So here is an ammo crate from Doom 2016, for those that remember. We've got some really cool barrels here with different weapons, some kick-ass guitars.
That's really good.
A guitar made of flesh.
Yeah, he likes to jam out in his
Absolutely.
spare time.
Demon skull.
As you're
We've
traveling
got
the
a.
universe.
It's not a Roomba. It's a Doomba.
Oh my goodness.
A skateboard.
Oh,
and they
is that a 486?
Yes, and oh my God, it's almost as if we're going to be able to play an old game on this.
I wonder which one,
Yes,
which two that maybe could go on there.
I wonder
The
which
cassette
one.
tape.
That's right. Doom's soundtrack from 2016.
Nice.
More comics. The concept artists have made a fictional pizza place called Gulami's, and I apparently am the head of Gulami's. I own Gulami's. Dude, look at that PC.
That is
That
good
thing
stuff.
rocks.
So somebody's going to build that now in
So,
real life.
I want to be
That's
clear
gonna
about
happen.
this. That is not a power button that you press. That is a power button that you punch.
Of
The
course.
size of that thing. Some really cool collectibles, and then you really got to read some of this stuff. Demonology Today, Living with Fear, how the Doomslayer is only a manifestation of your unresolved inner turmoil. Slayer Outrage, why the Slayer owes the demon community an apology.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So there are some really funny magazines on the table with some really funny inside jokes, like Science Monthly, The Argent Energy Crisis, Man-Made or Man Up. We talk to the experts, so it's really awesome.
Well, and there'll be plenty more to unlock. We're not spoiling all of it. You unlock a lot more as you go. So,
Yes, you do.
This is a first look at the Fortress of Doom. Hugo, thank you so much. And for more on Doom Eternal, stick with IGN all month long as part of IGN First.